Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great start to your day so far. Welcome back to The Mirror. My name is Katie, and this is your total body strength workout. We've got 45 minutes together. Plenty of time to get your full body workout in today. Make sure that you have 2 kettlebells, a light and a medium, and then also a mini band for today's class. We're gonna start with a pretty generous warm-up, and then we'll get going through some upper body and core movements first, and then some lower body work as well. So let's start with our arm swings. Feet are about hips width apart. You're gonna swing the arms across your chest, keeping your elbows nice and bent. Good, you guys. And then start to twist side to side. What's up, Jeff from Brooklyn? Hey! Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring your arms together in front of you, and you're gonna reach that right arm up to the ceiling. Goal here is to twist from the upper back, not from the hips. What's up, Tracy? How are you, girl? As you twist here, again, upper back is moving, and this might be a pretty small movement for you. We tend to be a little locked up in that upper back area, especially if you sit a lot. So work within this mobility, get a little bit more each time. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing knee hug. You're gonna take that right knee to your chest, pull it in, give it a big squeeze, and switch to the other side. So as you do this, try to pull up nice and tall on that opposite leg so you can actually engage the glute as well. So you pull the knee in and then squeeze the glute of the opposite side. You got it. Last 10 seconds here. Start to even feel that core light up a little bit. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna step that right leg back, so it's just in like a staggered stance. Tuck your hips under and reach that right arm up. And really try to scoop the hips underneath you so you feel this stretch here in the hip flexor. We're gonna switch to the other side. Step the left leg back, tuck your hips under, reach up and over. That's right. Keep going side to side, exaggerating that tucking under of the hips to get the most stretch here as you can. You got about 15 seconds left. Good, getting a nice side bend into this as well. Reach, reach, reach. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hamstring sweeps. Sweep your arms down and up. Send your hips back and down, right? So you're really trying to get deep into the back of the legs. Nice. Good, see if you can make this a little bit bigger each time. So you get into the shoulders as well as those arms come all the way up overhead. Nice work. Last 15 seconds. We're gonna start going down to the floor. Work on that core. In 10, plank is next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in a forearm plank and just hold. Make sure those elbows are underneath the shoulders. Your feet can be about hips width apart. Squeeze your butt and hold. 30 seconds. Keeping the gaze straight ahead. You're gonna be tempted to wanna look up at the mirror a lot, but don't worry, I'll keep you right on point with the timer. Keep your alignment. Your neck is long. It's in line with your whole spine. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep pushing into the ground, and then we're gonna flip on over for a hip thrust in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and flip over. Place your feet on the ground. Fingertips are out to the side, about shoulder width. You're gonna lift your hips up, then lower down. Lift up and lower. So you're activating here lots of the back side of your body. You've got the glutes. You might even feel a little bit of hamstrings. And then really lock out the arms and push away from the shoulders away from the ears rather. So you're feeling some work in your triceps even. You've got 10 more seconds. See if you can get those hips all the way up in line with your shoulders and your knees. Good, second round of your plank in 3, 2, 1. Flip back over, forearm plank and hold. Good, see if you can bring your feet a little closer together this time. Squeeze the heels of the feet. Push away from the ground. So it's almost like you want to feel this kind of slight doming shape through the upper back. It's slight, right? Imagine that my hand was like right in between your shoulder blades and you were to push up into my hand. Good, last 10 seconds. You guys are crushing so far. We are back in that hip thrust in 3, 2, 1. Swing the legs around. Again, make sure that your hands are shoulder widths apart. If you're someone that tends to feel tight in the shoulders, you may even separate your hands a little wider. Push into your foot, the whole foot, heel, big toe, pinky toe. That's it, you guys. Less than 15 seconds here. Working on those glutes. Try to fire the glutes as soon as you leave the ground. It's 5, it's 4, it's 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you have your light kettlebell nearby, hopefully. I would say anywhere between 10 and 15 pounds is great. You're gonna come onto the floor on your back. If you wanna watch me real quick, you'll be holding the weight over your chest like this. Your legs are in tabletop. You're gonna extend one leg, then the other leg. Let's go ahead and start. This is a dead bug variation. Really just the legs, not the arms. So holding that weight above your chest, I want you to squeeze it so you activate the arms, the chest. As you extend one leg at a time, you're trying to prevent your back from arching. Good, and take your time. We have about a minute and a half here right now, if you've gotten going. So plenty of time to really feel this. I want you to be moving slowly and see if you can tune into your breath. As you inhale, lower the leg. As you exhale, bring the leg back up. And then switch, inhale and exhale. And use your breath as a way to tune in deeper to the core. They're obviously very connected, and I think a lot of times we forget to breathe when we work out, and it's a crucial component to working out better and activating our core more efficiently. You've got about 45 seconds left. You guys should be feeling this a lot by now. If you start to get tired in the arms, lower the kettlebell to your chest. If you get tired in your hip flexors, bring your knees into your chest as well, okay? You can take as many breaks as you need here. You've got 30 seconds left to go. Stay connected with that breath. If you at all start to feel tired in your lower back, again, hug the knees to your chest or just rest your feet on the floor. Last 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Take a little rest. We're gonna start to add the arms now, and this is an option, okay? So if you wanna watch me once, the legs are gonna be the same, but as you lower the one leg, you're gonna reach the arms behind you and then pull the weight back over your chest. You reach and lower, pull, and lift, okay? Go ahead and give that a shot. So as you reach the arms back, it's not a tricep dip, it's an actual reach. So the elbows can stay slightly bent. And this is gonna challenge you again in your core and in your lats. So you'll feel the muscles underneath your armpits as you pull the weight over the chest. And you're gonna feel the muscles of the anterior core working as you pull the weight over so that you don't arch the back. I love this exercise, and this is such a great way to start any workout to really get everything super fired up on the front side of your body, get those lats fired up. You've got 10 more seconds, and we are up. We're gonna come up to stand. It's 4, it's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come up to stand, and let's do this standing. I was gonna do it kneeling, but let's do it standing. Stand with your feet hips width apart, have the bell in your right arm, and just brace yourself on that left side. Start to pull that right arm back. Pull. This is your bent over row. We're working the muscles of the upper back. Make sure the weight is heavy enough that it feels like you actually gotta pull. You know what I mean? And you'll know that right off the bat. If it doesn't feel like you've got to use your muscles, up your weight. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weight into a racked position. Come down to kneeling with your left leg forward. Okay, and just follow me step by step. Bring that left arm out to the side, make a fist. and tense up your whole body, okay? We're gonna press that right arm straight up. Here we go. And then slowly lower down. Press straight up. Slowly lower down. So I want you to explode on the way up as best you can, and then work this eccentric component as you lower. That's gonna be the hardest part. 10 more seconds. Keep your body really tight, so as rigid as possible. If I were to come over and try to push you over, you would not move. You've got 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come back up to stand, and we're gonna switch to the other side with that bent over row. So feet are hips width apart again, bell is in your left arm. Brace yourself on that right leg. You're gonna pull in 3, in 2, 1. Here we go. Pull back and release. We've got plenty of time here. A lot of the time I'll see this, and if you want to look at me real quick, I see just kind of like this action, right? The elbows bending and straightening, but not a lot of movements happening in the actual shoulder and shoulder blade. So I want you to feel the shoulder blade sliding across your back as you pull, and then it slides down as you release. So you see that whole range. It's bigger than you think. Give that a shot. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rack that weight in the left arm. Come down to kneeling. Now you have the right leg forward. Squeeze your butt. Forgot to say that before. Tense up that right side. We're gonna press in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Left arm presses up. You slowly lower it down. So when you're using kettlebells, you wanna, in this position, make sure that you're vertical here in the forearm and your wrist is stacked, like your joints are stacked, your wrist to your elbow. Not only is that gonna help you feel stronger, but it's just gonna be safer on your joints. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right, crush him. We're gonna go back to that bent over row on the right side. 10 seconds to get there. Left hand is bracing on the thigh. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull. So give me that full range of motion. When you just move from the elbow, essentially, you're not using much of your back. You're really just using the bicep. So in order to use your back muscles, you've got to pull that guy all the way up. Let's switch. 3, 2, 1, other side. Pull. Good, last 5 seconds. It's 3, 2, 1. Single arm press. Come down to the ground and let's do it. We're gonna do 15 seconds here on each side. Slow lower. Push like you're gonna punch the ceiling. Nice, you guys. And we switch, other side. Punch, straight up. The stronger you can be through your core and your glutes, the easier this gets. 3, 2, 1. Okay, put that weight off to the side for now. Continuing on the upper body theme, we're gonna go right into push-ups. I know your favorite. Option here to do this on your knees. If you're on your knees, I want you to be in a really good plank position. Hands are a little wider than your shoulders. We're gonna lower and push. Getting ready, 10 seconds. So find that good plank, squeeze your butt, push into the ground. We start now. Let's go. You've got 40 seconds on the clock. So those elbows are gonna bend at about 45 degrees. If you're newer to push-ups or you struggle with push-ups, do your best to keep those elbows at 45 degrees, even if you only lower an inch or two to the floor, okay? Because that's how you're gonna build up on this push-up, not by doing it with that full 90-degree angle in the arms. Build up with really good form. You'll get there, I promise. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna rotate onto your left side for a side plank. Reach up to the ceiling and hold. If this is too much weight for you, Go ahead and lower down to your knees. Okay, but keep your hips lifting up. Push into the ground with that arm and really try to use not just your core, but your back muscles. So those muscles we worked on with your bent over row, those lats right underneath the armpits. I want you to push into the ground. Now squeeze your butt. Go ahead, keep holding this. You've got less than 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good. Second time through, push up into your side plank on the other side. All right, you guys, roll those shoulders out and let's do it. I want you to commit to at least 5 full push-ups. If you need to rest and hold in between reps, that's cool with me. Let's do it. So for my guys that are on the knees, you absolutely need to squeeze your butt here, okay? And try to make your body as rigid as possible so you're in this really strong moving plank. You guys are crushing, we're almost there. You've got 10 more seconds. See if you can get in at least 5 push-ups, if not more. 4, it's 3, 2, 1. You're gonna rotate onto your right side now for a side plank, on or off the knees. Good, hold, push into the ground. Squeeze your butt. So this should look like you're between 2 panes of glass here. My shoulders and my hips and my feet are gonna be all in one line, ideally. You got 20 seconds left. Push into the ground, lift the hips. Yes, you guys, keep holding, keep holding. Final 10 seconds. Really nice. It's 5, it's 4, 3, 2, and 1, rest. Good job. We're doing that one more time, okay? Third set, you got this. Starting with your push-up. And I challenge you, if you were doing this on your knees, try 1 or 2 reps off your knees just to see what it's like, okay? Ready, set, let's go. All right, give it a shot. Maybe you just do 1 push-up off the knees. I want you to still feel that engagement, that recruitment from your glutes to keep you strong. And then when you push into your hands, you've got your whole hand helping you through your thumbs and your pinky finger. Your whole hand shoves into the ground and gives you that power to push up. You've got 10 seconds left, and then we hit that side plank again. 3, it's 2, and 1. You're back on the left side for a side plank. Okay, we're gonna bang out both sides here. Holding that for 30 seconds. Good, can you squeeze the butt of the bottom hip? So that glute, I want you to work it a little bit more to lift up. So it's not just the back that's pushing you up, it's actually the hips as well. Really good. That's it, Tracy. We're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, maybe you come through the center and you don't drop the knees as you rotate to the other side. Lift up and hold. Keep pushing into that bottom arm. Nice, you guys. Your final side plank of the day here, you've got 15 seconds to go, and then we go right into some lower body work, okay? So stay strong here, keep pushing into the ground. That's it, Jeff, you got this. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you guys, come on up to stand. Now, if you have a heavier kettlebell at home, you'll need that now. If you only have one, then use the same one you were using. We're gonna start out with a goblet squat. So you'll bring that weight up to your chest, and you're gonna hold it here by the sides of the kettlebell, about 1 inch or 2 from your chest. We're gonna lower down to your squat, and then push and stand up. Go ahead and set up your feet about hips width, maybe a little wider. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. So the goblet squat's really awesome because having the weight in front of your chest can help you to feel your core, and it can kind of offer somewhat of a counterbalance as well. So keeping your chest up as long as possible as you lower. Good. 20 seconds to go. So you get that nice lower body work here, but you're also using your arms. That's why I love kettlebells. Final 10 seconds, so it becomes really full body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna hang that kettlebell, adjust your feet, and I'll show you sideways. Adjust the feet so they're right underneath your hips. You're gonna soften the knees and hinge for your deadlift. The kettlebell comes down towards the floor right between the feet. Getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So if you think about where the center of gravity is with the kettlebell, you don't want to let it get away from you. So as you lower down, the kettlebell comes right between your feet where your center of gravity is. Hinge. You know, you can stay hovering the ground. That kettlebell can come like probably halfway down the shins, depending on your body. You squeeze the butt. You're gonna work those hamstrings and glutes. Good, less than 10 seconds. We're gonna go right back to that goblet squat. You do not have a rest. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring that weight up to your chest. And here we go, goblet squat. So if you notice when you squat that you tend to like let your knees open out or cave in, adjust your feet a little bit so that you can find a more comfortable position. For you, ideally, the knees are gonna track right over your toes. So everyone's squat is gonna be different. And just find that position that works for you. You've got 10 more seconds. Nice, you guys. Keeping that chest up for as long as possible here as we work that core and leg. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, adjust the feet a little narrower back to your deadlift. Hinge and drive. Hinge, drive. Now, pay attention to your shoulders. Do you tend to round the shoulders as you lower? Can you think about kind of squeezing your armpits and feeling the muscles underneath the armpits working to keep you in a good position here, shoulders over hips? Good, you've got 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, you guys. All right, next up, if you want the lighter kettlebell, grab that. We're gonna go into a split squat and lateral lunge. You'll be racking the kettlebell like we did earlier, so that's where the lighter one might be more ideal, but it's up to you. Okay, we're gonna start split squat. Kettlebell is gonna be in that right arm. Your left leg is forward. Again, make a fist with that opposite arm so that you can feel this tension all around your body. We're gonna start to lower. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Bend both knees, drive up, push. Bend and push. So check out that arm. Your forearm is vertical here. Your knuckles are facing straight up to the ceiling. Good, you're strong in that core. Split squats. They seem so simple, but are honestly one of the most challenging exercises, at least for me. And I love them for that. They really never get easy. Good, you've got 15 seconds left. See if you can push through not just the front heel, but also the back toes. So you've got equal weight here, front to back. It's 5, it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest your arm for a second. We're gonna do lateral lunge with the kettlebell in the same arm. Racked position, that right leg steps out to the side. You push off and stand. Ready, set, go. Big step out and push. Big step out and push. So I've got a nice straight leg here on the left side. If your arm starts to get tired, you can always hang the weight, all right? Totally fine. You can alternate between the two, play around with those two different grips. You've got 20 seconds left. You are getting pretty significant shoulder work here as you rack that kettlebell. 10 seconds. Nice, you guys. Big push off that foot. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell to the floor, rest for 15, shake it out. We're gonna go back into the other side now, starting with your split squat. All right, bells in that left arm. Right leg is forward, left leg is back. Ready, set, let's go. Nice, guys. Pushing through both feet, front and back. So here's where it gets really hard. You know, in the squat, the basic squat, we were trying to keep our chest up as long as possible. I want you to feel that here too. Okay, you're gonna be tempted to wanna lean forward, which is not bad. But today I want you to stay nice and tall. See if you can feel yourself lowering right between your feet. That's it, okay. Good, you've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, rest for a second. We're gonna go back to that lateral lunge. Options with your grip, just so you know. That left leg starts to move to the side. You push off and stand. Here we go, big step out. Push and stand. The most common mistake I see with the side lunge is the body, the torso will like lean to the side in some capacity. So see if you can hinge your body right between your legs, right? So that torso stays in a good neutral position. You're just hinging from your hips forward and back. Great, you've got 10 more seconds here. Good, strong push off of that left leg. It's 3, 2, 1. Nice work, you guys. Okay, keep the same weight we're gonna go through all of these lower body moves one more time, starting with your squat, into your deadlift, into your split squat, and then lateral lunge. All right, get ready. That bell's gonna be right at your chest. You've got your grip on the sides of the handles here. Get your feet set up. Nice and tall, brace that core. All right, starting with that goblet squat in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice, guys. Plenty of time here. So you can play around with how low you get. When you start to get to a point where you round, maybe you've gone too far. If you start to get to a point where you tuck your tailbone under, you've gone too far. I want you to feel this nice neutral spine as you lower. Good, throughout the whole range. That's it, you've got 5 more seconds. We're gonna go right into your deadlift from here. 3, 2, 1. And narrow your foot stance. And here it is, hinge, drive. Now this last set of your deadlift, you've got everything pretty much down pat. I want you to feel this connection of the ribs pulling down and your chin slightly tucked as you lower, so that stays connected in the front body. And once you can establish that, you're gonna feel a lot more work in your core. Great, you got 15 seconds left. Yes, guys, kill it. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, rest for a moment. We're going right into your split squats and then your lateral lunge. We'll do right, right, left, left. Bell in that right arm. Left leg is forward. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Down, up, down, up. So if you're someone that struggles with balance here, take that arm out and imagine that you're gonna like push down into someone's hand, someone's arm, or like a bar or something, and feel how that tension gives you more stability. Yes. Good, 15 seconds. Keep it tense and strong through the center of your body. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hang the bell for a second, or you can put the weight down. We're going into that lateral lunge. Bell is racked or hanging. That right leg steps out to the side in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, big step out. Good. Maybe this set you play around with your balance. As you push off, you're gonna stand knee lifts. Give that a shot. So you can really feel whether or not you're supporting yourself here on that standing leg. You're gonna think about really engaging through the glute, pulling up on the quad. Nice, you guys, not easy. You've got 15 seconds. It's 10. Good, last one. And rest, you guys, shake it out. All right, arms are getting a workout here. 15 seconds to breathe. Nice job. We're going for our last time through. Our right side split squat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here it is. Lower down. Push. Laser focus. This one for me, I've got to like stare at one spot, otherwise it's all over. So if that works for you, try to keep your gaze straight ahead at something. Stare at something in your mirror, maybe right in front of you on the floor. Good, you've got 15 seconds. Keep that body tight. Yes. Woo! It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for a moment. Breathe. All right, you guys, last time through here with that lateral lunge. We're pretty much done with this kettlebell work after this exercise here. We're gonna hit the floor and continue, but we'll be done with the weights. All right, that left leg moves out to the side. Let's go. Lateral lunge, push, stand. Again, maybe you play with bringing that knee up to your chest. Now see if you can actually pause there for a second and be honest with yourself. Can you pause? Can you hold it for a second? Feel that strength and stability of the standing leg. Final 20. You guys are doing such a great job with all this strength work. This is not easy and it takes patience. You guys are killing it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job, guys. Go ahead and come down to the floor. You're gonna put the mini band on right below your knees. So however you can do that, the easiest, standing or seated. You know what? Let's go above the knees. Above the knees, okay? We're gonna start with a basic glute bridge. Make your way onto your back. Place your feet on the ground about hips width apart. Press out into the band, squeeze your butt and lift your hips, then lower down and tap. Keep the tension on the band as you lift and lower. Lift and lower, okay? So you've got plenty of time here. We've done a lot of work today so far with our whole lower body working in terms of quads, glutes, hamstrings. We'll be working a little bit more specifically on the glutes, the outer hips, and hamstrings. So we give those quads a little bit of a break in this floor sequence. You've got 15 seconds left. Keep lifting and lowering. By now, your butt is burning. If you're like me, you've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. Okay, next one, lift up and hold. And then flex your feet so that you're on your heels and really flex. So your toes are up to the ceiling. Right away, just holding here, you're gonna feel the hamstrings light up, yeah? You can stay here or you can start to walk your heels out away from your body and then bring them back in. Now keep pushing the knees out into the band as you walk your heels out and come back in. Now only go as far as you can, keeping a good strong core. 3, 2, 1. Place your feet flat on the floor, back to your bridge lifts, up and down. All right, this little sequence looks like cake, but it is not. So I want you to know that if you want to take a break at any moment, and you're just feeling like too much of that heat, take a moment and then reset. Okay, you've got 20 seconds left. Squeeze and lift. Try to feel the glute max. Drive. Great, we're gonna be holding for those walkouts in 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips, hold, flex your feet, you're on your heels. You're gonna start to walk out, walk in. You guys were almost done. 25 more seconds and this band comes off. Woo! Lift your hips up a little higher. Dig those heels into the ground. Final 10. Oh my Lord, we're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the hips. Okay, rock yourself up, take the band off. We're done. Moving into a little bit of core. Once you have the band off, go back onto your back. Bring your legs into a tabletop position. You're gonna bring the arms up to the ceiling. So similar to how we started with the dead bug, now you're gonna lower both legs towards the floor and lift both legs, but keep your knees bent, okay? Both heels towards the floor. Now you might not even get close to touching. If you start to feel your back arch, you've gone too far. So that's number 1. Just be really honest with yourself at what you can control here. Good, and then if you wanna add the arms, you're gonna reach the arms back as you reach the legs down. Exhale, remember the breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, last one. And lift. Place your feet on the ground. You're gonna roll yourself all the way up and come to a seated position, and then lean yourself back. Good, see if you can keep this relatively straight spine and slowly lower to the ground until you can't hold it, and then let yourself just flop back down. We're gonna repeat that again. Roll yourself up, flat back as you kind of lower down as much as you can, and then just flop. Okay, so we're trying to do these straight back lowerings. That's it, you guys. Let's do 2 more just like this, nice and slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees into your chest. Bring your legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Arms can be down by your side. You're gonna keep the legs as straight as possible as you lower one leg. Exhale, lift. Other leg. Exhale, lift. So this is just a more challenging variation of what we did earlier. With your legs a little straighter, you've got that longer lever, and it's gonna be a more weight for you to control with your core. Great. Let's do 2 more here on each side. And last one, hug your knees into your chest. Extend the legs long on the floor, reach the arms up to the ceiling, slowly roll up. Now we're gonna roll down through our spine. So instead of going straight back, you're gonna articulate and round through your spine as you move through every single vertebrae. Good, roll back up. And again, roll back down. Inhale, exhale. I'm gonna leave you here for the next 50 seconds. Keep moving through this on your own. If going up and down like this isn't working for you, you can stick with this variation where you kind of lean back and then you sit back up. So you're gonna play with that hinge back, going about halfway or as much as you can handle and then back up, all right? Otherwise, you're going all the way down. Great job, you guys. You got 25 more seconds. Slow this down. Try to envision yourself moving through your whole spine. Last 15 seconds. Woo, we're almost there, guys. This is it. Last 5. It's 4. It's 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Hug the knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And then take your feet as wide as your mat, if not wider. Open the arms up and windshield wipe the legs back and forth. So you get this really nice stretch and release in the front of your hips, which we're likely just working very hard. Good. Hug both knees into your chest. Take the legs over to the right, so you're in a supine twist. Let your left arm unfurl. And come back to the middle. Switch to the other side. Knees come over to the left side of your mat. Reach your right arm out to the side. And come back to the middle. Go ahead and rock yourself up and come to kneeling. We'll get into those hip flexors and quads. Right leg is forward, tuck the hips under, and reach up and over to the side. Good, just like we were doing with your single arm press, see if you can exaggerate this kind of tucking under of the hips to get into the hip flexor. Great, you guys. Release that hand down and reach back. And if you can grab onto the foot, awesome. If not, just reach. Good, tuck the back toes under and then just pivot yourself so that you're in this wide-legged straddle. Soften the knees if you need to. You can either keep your hands on the ground or you can grab onto opposite elbow and allow gravity to pull you deeper into the stretch. Good, release your arms and then pivot so that you're facing the back of the mat. You're in the other direction. You've got your left leg forward. And we'll go right into that kneeling hip flexor stretch here on the side. Tuck the hips under, squeeze the butt. Release that hand to the ground and reach back and twist, and maybe you grab onto your back foot. Release that foot and then pivot again to your wide-legged straddle. Again, bend the knees as much as you need here. And this time, maybe you grab onto the outside of your feet, your ankles, or your calves. Try to pull yourself down a little bit deeper. Good, hands come to the floor. Heel toe your feet closer to each other. Slowly roll up through the spine. Once you come up to stand, interlace your hands behind you, press your knuckles towards the floor, lift your heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, press the shoulders away from your ears. Good, you guys. Bring the arms all the way up, last stretch. Interlace your hands and press your palms up to the ceiling. Take a side bend stretch to your right. That feels good. And side bend stretch to your left. Good, one more time. And slowly release those arms down. Good job, you guys. That's it. 45 minutes. We sure did bang out a lot of stuff in that 45 minutes. Great job showing up today. As always, showing up is half the battle, and you guys made it here. You did it. You conquered. Have a great day. My name is Katie, and I'll see you soon. Bye.